Growing up in Costa Rica, you get used to earthquakes, you get used to tremors. There is actually a whole subculture of when an earthquake is about to happen. Some people say that if animals get really rowdy or the clouds line up a certain way, an earthquake is coming. But the truth of it is that you will wake up in the middle of the night with the ground shaking and you don't know what is about to happen. You could be losing your home, or you could be losing a family member, or you could even losing your life. One of the first rules about earthquakes is that you gotta find your exit to the building you're in. Either it's your home or your workspace, you just gotta rush. So in the middle of the night, in the darkness, you wake up and you have to find your footing and exit as far as possible. One of the things that I believe is quite unique is moms have this role to always protect you. And my mom had this habit, which actually was quite funny for us, because she will set up what we call the earthquake kit. Right at the exit of the door, she'll put a brush, she'll put a pair of shoes, a blanket, and money. And we will always kid around and say, why the brush? And she'd say, because we gotta make sure we look good if it's in the middle of the night. But every day after that, we will be afraid of the aftershocks. We didn't know when this was gonna happen again, or it was just at the beginning, and they trigger more. So for the following days, we will all be just thinking, is it gonna happen again? After you live through an earthquake, there's a lot of things that come clear to you. You always gotta know your exit, whatever you're in a building. You gotta know you have comfortable shoes in your car, you have anything that you may need in case of. And what I call that is anxiety. Growing up with this, it's not something that you get rid of over time, because you don't know when the next one's coming. You don't know if the aftershocks are going to be worse than the earthquake itself. So 2020 for all of us was a traumatic year for many, many reasons. It brought up the good in us, it brought up the bad in us. And you don't know if that was the worst. You don't know if the aftershock is going to be greater than, or we're going to really turn around and see each other as community this time. Last year, we really realized how bad we can be and how good we can be to each other. But I don't have an earthquake kit waiting for me to make me feel better. The only thing that I have right now to make me feel safe is my community and how we actually can make each other feel safer in our world.